Hi YouTube, it's Bianca. So I'm back once again. I just made a video about hair adrenaline poaching. Somebody had requested it, but this video was also requested, and I'm just here to give my final review thoughts of the Janet Collection hair. I was not gonna make this video, but I decided I would since someone wanted to know about it. So this is all I have left. I purchased 3 packs of hair, two 14 inches from superbeautydepot.com. Oh God, how much was it? I think I paid 105. It was buy one get one free, and it was 105, and shipping was free. So yeah, wasn't bad pricing at all. And I really wanted to try the hair because I love 100% pure argan oil, and I like a lot of products that contain argan oil, especially argan oil serums, which is basically what this hair is said to be coated with, a Moroccan argan oil type of oil treatment or whatever. So, um, initially when I got the hair, I didn't really care for the texture, only because it's kind of um, it's a it's a weird texture. It's like coarse, but not like it's like a light. It's like a light to a slight to medium coarse. Um, but I don't know. When my hair is straightened with a flat iron, it's not as coarse to the feel as this hair, nor to the look, in my opinion. So basically, this hair would get really dry, and it tells you in the box not to put any type of oil sheen, oil treatment, serum, spray like shine mist or anything like that. But once you start to wash this hair a couple of times, you need it, but the hair doesn't accept it. Basically, like it's like you put it on there and it evaporates as soon as you put it on there. So it gets like really, really dry. The other pack, the third pack of hair I purchased was a 12-inch 1B33 from hairstopandshop.com, and that was I think 60 or 63, but I wound up using a 5% off, I think, coupon code or something like that, and basically got 5% off. But it was somewhere around there. That was back in September when I bought this hair, so I don't remember exactly. But anyways, um, I threw away all the boxes, the packaging, and everything. So I just had this one pack of 14-inch that the stylist who did my sew in and made my scalp bleed. Yeah. If you go back and look at my install video, you'll see me ranting on about the installment and how painful it was. I literally only had this hair in for 4 weeks. Um, and well, that hair, none of this was used, but that hair in for 4 weeks. I got it done September 30th, and I took it out October uh, October 28th. So it was 2 months, 2 days shy of being exactly a month. And the reason why I took it out was prior to washing my hair on October 28th, I was dreading washing it, but I really needed to wash it. I needed to wash my hair underneath it, and I knew from the other washes, I probably washed this hair like 5 times, probably. The first time I needed to clarify, even though I didn't want to, and that was because the stylist said she was only going to use a little bit of some holding spray because the hair did not hold a curl, and she was using the like stove irons. And I know you're not really supposed to use that on it's beauty supply store hair or extension hair at all, really. But it wasn't even at those high temperatures. It wasn't holding a curl. I mean, as soon as she would put the curl in, it would drop. So she actually had to start pin curling it, and um, she put like a crazy amount of holding spray in it. And then she also put a lot on my hair as well. So I needed to really cleanse my hair of the holding spray. So basically, once I clarified it, I guess it washed the whole Moroccan oil treatment off of it, and that's what dried the hair out. Like I said, I didn't purposely do it, and if it was up to me, she wouldn't have, sprayed as much spray as she did. But I was actually falling asleep because she was taking so long. And when I woke up, I'm like, God, she's still not done or whatever. But yeah, um, that's not a good thing to go to sleep in a chair with somebody you don't know doing your hair. Do not recommend it. But yeah, so basically, she also cut the wefts. I did get a net sew in, and she cut the wefts because I sealed them, and she said it was hard for her to sew through them. And I told her she could just sew around them, but she said she didn't know how to do that. So yeah, um, so she cut the wefts. Prior to me taking the hair to the shop and getting it in from washing it the first time, and I used the sulfate free shampoo and conditioner the first time I washed it, straight out the pack. Um, it literally only shedded one strand from each packet, and I only washed the two 14 inches because I got the 12-inch 1B33 the day before I went to go get it done, which was a Thursday, and I got it done Friday. So didn't wash that pack. I just left it in the box or whatever, and took it in and got it done. I actually wanted at least 2.5 to all 3 packs put in my hair, and I told her that, but she only put exactly 2 full packs in my hair. So I was pretty upset about that because I didn't buy 3 packs for one whole pack to be going back home with me. And yeah, and I definitely needed it because of how she chopped it up. But anyways, about the hair. So the hair just basically went downhill after that first wash. Every time I washed it, I had to wash it in about 10 to 12 sections with clips, and wash each section, and it still tangled and matted up on me really bad. Even in the sections, I would have globs and globs of shedding. I know most of that came from the wefts being cut, but as well as the hair just mats and tangles like crazy. Um, I know there's so many rave reviews on this hair, but really, I mean, for me, the hair didn't work out. It really didn't. I wouldn't even recommend this for a quick weave only because I feel like you should use cheap hair if you're going to be gluing it and you're not going to be wearing it for that long. And even at $105, I think that's too much money for a quick weave type of hair. But I would say if you were gonna make like a quick weave wig or like a hot glue gun wig or even sew it, as long as you're taking it off every night, combing it out. Now, of course, during the day when it's rubbing up against your shirt in the back like that, you're gonna get tangling and matting, but it shouldn't be as much because you're not sleeping with it. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much it. After the first time when I used the what was it, Soft Sheen Carson Weave Care shampoo, which is what stripped the hair. I use sulfate free shampoos and conditioners on the hair. The hair does not like product at all, in my personal opinion. As a heat protectant, I use Tresemme Heat Tamer Spray. Didn't really like it. I think I only used it once on the hair. So overall, I would give this hair on a scale of 1 to 5 stars a 1, and that's only because um, I'm being nice, really. I will say if you don't cut the wefts, you probably won't experience as much shedding as I did. But I can't say that you won't because my wefts were cut. But I personally feel that you wouldn't, even with the tangling and matting. I think um, it would still be more shedding, but I don't think it would be half as much as what I got because my wefts were cut. And the ends were not sealed. So if you are gonna cut them, because this hair sheds really bad if they're cut, definitely seal the ends. Like, you measure from one end to the other of your hair. Seal both of those ends. Don't worry about the length. Seal the ends, and you should be fine. But you don't want to seal it too hard. Put too much on it to where you can't get through it. But basically, I would say seal the very end, seal on top, and maybe just seal one side because it'll soak through to the other, and you should be fine. Or seal both sides and just the very end, and you should be fine. Um, as far as shedding, that should help with shedding. Um, and oh, the 12-inch also was not sealed. I didn't take it out the pack at all. Um, So I did get a lot of shedding, and being that had color in it, I could tell the colored shedding from the 1B shedding. So, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. I just didn't like the hair. I didn't like the sew-in, like from the stylist. Her work. I didn't like that either. So, it was just not good, and I'm glad I didn't pay, the full price. I think one pack of 14 inch was supposed to originally retail for about $150, $160 for the 14 inch. I think the 12 inch was supposed to be like 140 or somewhere around there, 150 for one pack. So yeah. Um, I would have been mad if I paid that much for that hair, but that is my review, final review. I have 3 other videos if you want to check on my channel. Um, but that's it pretty much. 1 out of 10, I would give it a 1 as well. Just really didn't like the hair. I still, even with this pack that wasn't used, I don't like it. It frizzes, like if you do this, it gets really big. Um, and it's really nothing because you're not supposed to use anything. But even if you do, it's nothing that tames it. Even if you brush it, you know, it'll get right back big and puffy. It's not curly. It's not wavy hair. It's straight hair. It was processed to be straight on top of that. And yeah, so that's it.